good afternoon, and welcome to the 2025 Turkey Bowl pregame show with your host Philippe Patiño and Philippe Patiño. We have the Revolution at the Tornadoes. So many new acquisitions to go through, so let's hop right into this game. Of course, Philippe, let's hop into the game conditions. We're looking at a 58-degree game time temperature, which is just beautiful. Partly cloudy, and the game will be happening at 12:30 Eastern Time. There is no need to bring a jacket or an umbrella this time around. Looking absolutely spectacular. So, Philippe, before we get started, let's look at the game rules for this year's Turkey Bowl. We're going to have two 20-minute halves. The clock will stop within the last 2 minutes of each half, meaning for out of bounds, incompletions, that sort of stuff. Each team is awarded 3 timeouts per half. We will be playing with field goals and extra points. And on running plays, you have to have a bear hug tackle. All right, thank you, Philippe. So taking a look here at the actives and inactives, we have our typical roster, as you see, Tyler Schreina, Alex Green, some of the mainstays of the Cromwell Football League. But you might notice some new names here. Joe Asmus, currently questionable at wide receiver for the Tornadoes. We have Cameron Copeland, wide receiver, drafted by the Revolution. Seems to be a really important part of that offense. And, of course, Lucas Costa, first-round pick for those Tornadoes. He's a real exciting running back, a lot of prospects for him. And I'm just excited to see him play. That's really great, Philippe. But we do have some inactives this week. Looking at Joe Asmus here, he is questionable. Akash Dave and Ryan Daniele both out. Akash for a leave of absence. And Ryan Daniele once again representing our league at the CFL Players Association Conference in Pennsylvania. And we have 2 more inactives there. Dante Ucel and Mark Rodriguez due to their, I'm not going to say the word, but something to do with a salary and money. Oh, man, you're so funny, Philippe. Anyway, let's take a look at the rosters here. We've got the typical rosters. However, we do have Cam Copeland, like I said, new acquisition for the Revolution. And on the Tornado side, Joe Asmus questionable, but could be starting at wide receiver 2 in that slot role. And Lucas Costa at running back. What a huge pickup that was for the Tornadoes. Let's take a look at the Revolution here. What do they need to do to win this game? Yeah, so let's take a look at what the Revolution needs to do to win this game. Obviously, building synergy with newly acquired Cam Copeland. There are rumors that he was practicing over the weekend with Tyler Schreina. Not sure how that went, but it did happen. And then obviously finding a way to stop that dynamic 1-2 punch of Neely and Costa. They're so different in their roles. Super hard to stop both of those types of running backs, And then Antonino Uccello could also serve as a quarterback, which would free up Tyler Schreina to be a tight end for this team. And I know you touched on it, Philippe, but for the Tornadoes, we really want to think about leveraging that run attack to bolster the passing attack. So that Neely Costa 1-2 punch, can that open up any opportunities for the passing game? Again, on the passing game, finding ways to use Patiño that's not a slant route. He's really known for taking those slants, getting minimal yards after the catch. Is there something he can do in this offense with the opening of Joe Asmus, maybe taking some pressure off of him where he can really thrive and not just slant the ball every time? And then, like I just said, discovering the role of Asmus. Could he be a slot receiver? What is he? We'll have to find out. All right, Philippe, thank you for sharing. How about now you go out to the field and interview the players? I'll wait here.
Thank you, Philippe. This is Philippe Patiño reporting from the CFL Stadium here with quarterback Tyler Schreina and wide receiver legend Padua. How do you feel about the new acquisition of Cameron on your team?
Don't worry.
Are you concerned about the new acquisitions of Joe Asmus and Lucas Costa to the Tornadoes?
Yeah. I was hoping they had much of offense and defense. We weren't being guarded anyways, Adding more people to the stop us. Defensive end, he can swing the ball and I can run, I just don't think there's any duo that can stop that, Lucas maybe can get his hand on the ball, but we can monster it, what I'm saying? He needs to get the weight room a little bit, You got the speed, but you don't got the strength,
Are you worried about the inflammatory comments you have just made?
I just spoke the truth. Fuck no. That's the truth. There's nothing but the truth.
Are you aware that Lucas Costa made the game-winning sack against Tyler Schreina in our previous competition?
It was a little lucky, I was open. We had a little bit of a lapse of judgment. That's not going to happen.
Okay, thank you guys for your time. Back to the studio.
Okay, this is Nash Geely reporting live from the CFL studio. I'm talking with Philippe Patiño right now. I got some questions for him. And so first one, I'm just going to go right into these.
Of course.
How do you feel about this new addition of Joe Asmus?
Yes, definitely. We're really excited to integrate him into our offense as a slot receiver, our wide receiver too. I haven't seen him play myself yet, but the hopes are high.
Okay. Next question. Another one of our players is your brother, Lucas. What kind of chemistry can we expect from the play with you two?
Yeah, so I have met him before. Definitely, I've definitely met him before.
Okay. You've met your brother?
Yes, I have met my brother before.
Nice.
He was a highly touted draft prospect in the 2024 draft. We're looking at running back. We're gonna really use our big bodies and Josh Neely and Philippe Petitnia to get some blocks for him. Really exciting stuff out of the youngster.
How excited are you to play with Josh Neely? I don't know him personally. Some people say we look alike. I don't know. I don't think I'm that handsome.
You know, Nash Gili, that's a really great question. We've been working together for quite some time. Every day is just a blessing, you know. It's just a blessing to be able to play with him. His talent is just unmatched, really, and I don't know what I would do without him, really. And he is very attractive. I would agree. So
wow, that's good to hear.
This is really great news for me. So thank you to Josh.
If I see him, I've never met him.
Josh, yes. That's lovely. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Nash Gili.
Back to the studio.
All right, thank you, Philippe. Now, I know you have some betting lines set up for us. I cannot comment on it because I'm playing in the game, but you, Philippe, are not. So let's take us through what you think is going to happen in this game. Yes, of course. So you may have noticed here, I took the over on half an interception for Tyler Traina. I'm banking on the fact that Copeland is going to have an unstable synergy with him, and hopefully that'll create some issues for that offense of the Revolution. We're going to take the over on 1.5 receiving touchdowns for Legend Padua. I think that he's going to be the alpha on this offense. And it's going to show. I'm also going to take the over on Costa rushing yards. I think that line is just too low, 42.5. He's going to absolutely crush it. Really excited to see what this youngster does. I'll take the under on Joe Asmus, again, for the similar reasons as Cam Copeland. He's just a new member of the team. I don't know how well he'll fit in. And then give me that tornado spread. Go Nados. Awesome stuff, Philippe. Well, thank you for watching the 2025 Turkey Bowl pregame show. We'll be seeing you at 12:30. Good night.